is. Oh! Oh, that took a turn. That did something. That did a little spicy spice. What in the world? I was too fixated on her.
Because you have attitude.
Oh.
You're a public servant. You sell me. It
Whoa.
don't matter. If I have a f***ing attitude, this ain't your f***ing house. You don't own the f***ing items in here. So sell me a f***ing pack of cigarettes.
No.
God.
I ain't leaving then.
Don't.
Oh, there's the popo. There they go. It's the popo. You said you don't own the stuff in there, so give it to me. Like, but they kind of do own it. They're selling it to you. And they're providing a service by selling it to you. But they don't have to sell it to you. They can decide to not sell it to you. Like, you are not entitled.
That's not happening.
You saw him choke me to the ground.
It's this one.
I saw you run through the door when you weren't supposed to.
He
And I saw him push you out the door.
Oh, no.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Oh, you off.
Excuse me?
I want the manager of the airport here.
Manager? You want the manager? Because they tackled you to the ground? Oh my goodness. Do you realize how ridiculous you sound? You are causing a disturbance. You're causing a disturbance at the airport. That is the one place on the face of this earth where you do not cause disturbance. Not the airport. All because he didn't want to stop vaping on the plane.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Dude, don't touch me.
Yeah, I want to be like, oh man, you should have done, okay, I will say you should have stopped vaping on the plane, but I also understand the appeal. If you are a nicotine fiend, it's kind of hard to put down. But the plane is where you gotta stop. I'm sorry, you know, it's a struggle that we're all gonna have to go through at some point. But the plane, you gotta respect the rules of the plane. Do not veer off the course of the rules of the plane.
Hey, listen, mute yourself. Listen, don't ever raise your
Oh my god. I know I'm supposed to be paying attention to her, but like, the seats, the pink seats are kind of fire.
More self-respect for yourself. You're picking on a guy, making a lot of noise, chatting so much. You're a lady. Behave like one.
You're being wasted.
Why is that necessary?
Oh
my god, why are you throwing hands on the bus, bro? Like, I think that's actually a train. But either way, stop throwing hands on public transport. Not Target.
Did everything that Donald Trump was elected to do.
Oh,
you can read about it on Twitter, you can read about it in the news. All of the deep state politicians, all of that stuff that's happened, it's done. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson.
Coming here today?
I cannot. It's a secret. What do you mean? Like I can't give you any classified information. You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance.
Okay.
You don't.
You're a spokesperson,
Yeah.
correct?
For the White House. Yeah.
Okay.
Call Donald Trump and ask him if you don't believe me.
Do you have his phone number?
Do I have his phone number? I'm on the phone with him all the time. I'm fucking wired.
I think we have enough here.
I'm gonna have you spin around and just put your phone down.
What? I honestly zoned out for most of that because of the whole but QAnon and Donald Trump, and I was like, this is where I gotta step back a little bit. I don't want to be hearing this one, so I'm gonna just say thank you for your words. I didn't pay attention to them, but good on you.
We don't stand up. It's only gonna get worse.
Oh, good lord. You good, Karen? Go sit down now. Over. Hopo now? Yup. And everybody's clapping. What's with people clapping on planes? Like, I don't get it. We're not at a concert. Like, why are we clapping?
I'm not gonna serve you. I'm sorry. I need you to go.
Yes, Subway.
I want a sandwich!
I want you to work.
No, I'm not wearing the mask. I need to breathe.
You don't need to breathe the air or to eat a sandwich.
Oh, wearing a
You know what I
mask.
mean. You know what I mean. Wear your mask. Why are you being so upset? What? That wasn't even proper English sentence structure. The end of that. Subway, eat fresh. Yeah, we're gonna eat fresh today. Why are you so angry at the Subway? Subway is not, you don't fight over Subway, okay? I know that this is a very controversial opinion. Everybody loves their Subway, but Subway is not good. Make your own sandwich. If you're so pressed about wearing a mask to go to the Subway and get your sandwich, just go and make your own gosh darn sandwich. Cause then you don't have to wear a mask in your own home.
And you know what, young man? You are in violation.
Uh-oh.
You're in violation.
Violation?
Miss,
They're in violation of what? Silly girly.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, in violation of.
You have to get out.
Yeah, please call the police because I am going to put
They're just gonna take you away. They're just, I guarantee you, they're gonna take you away.
Get your hands off of me. You are kidnapping me. I will what is your name? Take your hands off of me. You don't have the right, sir. Get your hands off of me. I've done nothing wrong. I am not a criminal. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me.
They're kidnapping? What? Oh my God. I can't believe this woman. Really. She said, oh, you're in violation. Violation of what? You got the rule book there? Do you know exactly what I'm in violation of? No, you don't. And now you're saying, oh, the police officer is kidnapping me. No, they're placing you under arrest.
I need her ID. Yeah, give her ID.
No. I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay, who's that? You gotta come with us. Let's follow.
No. Don't.
Yes? We're going to fuck you. We're going to fuck you.
Don't.
Miss? Hands behind your back.
No.
Hands behind your back. Relax.
No.
You can keep her going all you want.
God, I love the ruffles on your
Put it in your
sleeve.
purse.
They're cute.
Don't turn it up.
Honestly, at this point, I don't know why people are still fighting the mask thing. Like, we've been doing this for nearly 2 years. Can we just wrap our heads around that? Nearly 2 years. We're still debating it. Like, we'll just do the thing. Just do the thing and it'll be done. Please, I beg of you, please.
They work so well. Why are people still getting sick?
I wonder, stupid.
Oh, no, not Costco.
Yeah, I can because they don't wear their mask. They don't wear their mask.
Oh, really? Is that what it is? Because one person won't wear a mask.
Goodbye.
That's why the virus is still going on.
The way she posed when she said one person. Like, me too, girl.
Yeah.
She's arrested.
There she goes. Hey, girly. See you later. It's the mask thing, bro. I honestly could not imagine being the only person in an entire store without wearing a mask. It's a part of society now. Like, seeing someone without a mask where they should, like, that's weird. And I don't know how we got here, but it's weird.
Oh no. Oh no. You're gonna freaking make the plane explode or something. I don't know. There must be a reason why you can't smoke on planes, right? Does it have to do with that, or is it just because it's unpleasant for everyone who has to sit in the smoke for the rest of the flight? Can somebody answer that for me? I don't really know why. I feel like that would be like a fire hazard or something, right? Also, how did he even get a lighter through security? Aren't those illegal on flights as well? I don't know. I got a lot of questions about planes.
Dog, get off my ass! My shoulders are bro. Bro, you fucking Stop! You're recording!
Imagine getting so blackout that you have to inconvenience a whole group of strangers. had to get their flight rerouted. They didn't even get to go to their destination because this guy got too drunk on a flight. This is why I'm saying, guys, you gotta sleep on flights. It's the best. You fall asleep as soon as takeoff happens. You wake up in a completely new place. You missed all of the scary turbulence. You're asleep, so you can't waste your money on drinks, and this will never happen to you. It's a win-win situation.
I'm going to be dying today. No, you're not going to die. Yeah, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Help me. Oh, you're fine. Help me. Yeah. Hit me. Hit. That's it.
What was he scared of? Was he scared of the plane? Was it like somebody else on the plane? Ooh, I didn't like that. I feel really bad for him. And I like that there's like other people around who are trying to like, you know, chill him out. And they're just, it's okay, you're okay.
So, because I have a medical condition, I cannot wear a mask, but they're forcing me to wear a mask or I have to get off the plane. So I'm getting off the plane because they're f***ing communists. So why am I getting kicked off the plane, ma'am? Go ahead. You're all sheep. All of you guys.
Guys, I don't want to hear anyone call anyone a sheep ever again. Both sides do it to each other and I'm like, we're getting nowhere, okay? Yo, I would be so mad at that guy. Why was the entire plane forced to deboard and reboard later? What do you mean? Why? Why did that happen? Why did everyone have to suffer because of this one person's actions in this specific scenario? I don't like that.
Some D-head didn't want to wear a mask on the plane, so we had to land early just to get him off. All of this just because of one person. It's so frustrating. Walk of shame. I hope you stay stranded in Florida.
Why did they take off if they were just gonna land early because of this, you know? You'd think that they would have noticed before. I'm not saying that this is anyone else's fault except for this one person, don't get me wrong, but I'm just wondering, why did they take off just to land early if the problem was most likely there the whole time? Or was this guy wearing a mask in the beginning and not in the end?
You're gonna take me back to the gate? Sit down. Are you taking me back to the gate for that? Sit down. Are you taking me back to the gate? That's all you just answer, yes or no? Bro, I'll come fine. I'm good. I'll get off the plane. Can you get my stuff? That's all I'm asking. Okay. Do you have any issues? No, we don't have any issues. Go grab your stuff. Yeah.
You can't fight on a plane. They just don't allow that. Whether it's on the ground or in the air, they say one of the rules. No fights. That's a quick way to get kicked off of a plane. Whether you're right or wrong in the fight, they just don't allow violence on those things.
You recite this law. Article 5. Recite now. You accuse the very holy Master God. So you recite this law. You recite this law. You are bound to this law. I am not. I create the universe. And the universe is created by me. So, recite the law now. Recite the law. You must recite the law.
I think there's some stuff going on in this situation. This is a little scary, a little intimidating. You know what I mean?
Our flight was delayed a whole hour because of this guy's BS.
Stay seated, please.
Hope you get on another flight. Thank you.
Ooh, what was he doing? What was the conflict? I want to know. I need to know more about this. I mean, it's always satisfying to watch people getting the karma, but I want to see the action reaction as well. I want to know the whole story behind it, you know? The meat and potatoes of the whole thing, if you will. So, somebody let me know, please.
Flight attendants don't want you to fly. They say you're not cooperating.
I don't know. How am I not cooperating?
Because you keep pulling your mask down.
Dude, are you gonna harass me? Like, I'm just getting on a flight.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
I made 2 announcements about the masking over here.
But you're harassing me right now. It's on my mouth.
It's not harassment.
Look, I have a video proof.
That's a policy and federal mandate that you have to wear over your
Take the federal and shove it. Leave me alone. It's on my face. What do you want? What? Can I put it more on there? All right, it's on my nose and mouth. What do you want?
But sir, it has to stay there the entire flight, even while you're sleeping.
All right, are you gonna take a microscope and go every single person here?
So you're the flight leader. You want them on?
Are you gonna take a microscope and go to every single person here? No, sir, you don't need a microscope to see other human beings. I'll probably just use my eyeballs. It seems to have been sufficient enough throughout my entire life so far. People are wild. Like, just say okay. Just say okay. If you have no problem doing it, which clearly you're fine with a mask over your mouth and nose, just say okay. We can all move on. Probably wouldn't have got kicked off the flight if you just said okay. Oh, wow, that's smack onto the ground. Did you just not? Wow, that was not English. Holy smokes. Did he just not? Was what that whatever came out of my mouth was supposed to say. Did he just not realize how high off the ground an airplane's wing is? Also, what was he doing on the wing in the first place? That'd be scary to be up there.
Yeah, you got problems, lady.
Are you a problem?
Oh yeah, you got serious problems. Serious problems, lady. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get the out.
Oh, you're the one
I don't
outside.
care what you say. I'm telling you, I hate you.
Good, awesome.
Yikes. Right when she started saying, I'm like, what? Is she praying out loud? Like, I was confused as to what she was.
Nope.
No, she's just being
racist
and rude.
You know what made me feel good though was that everyone else in there was like not all,
Absolutely.
like everyone came, which is the right thing to do, obviously.
Yeah, like even if that wasn't their belief or anything, they were like, no girl,
yeah,
not today.
Or ever, really.
Or tomorrow, or the next day.
Obligated for us to move and ain't nobody behind them. They must think that's gonna bother me honking their horn.
Oh my god, they're face to face.
Cause it don't bother me. They look so ignorant. Look how these folks looking at them coming out the store. Cause they could have been done left by now.
What?
But cause they wanted to be rude, I decided to sit here for a little while. While my homegirl went in the store. So now they just want to blow their horn.
Oh wow.
I love a petty queen.
I was gonna say that is the pettiest, but like honestly, I'm chilling in that car with you, girl.
Yeah.
Put my feet up on the dashboard, look them in the eyes.
I'm here for the long haul.
Only because they were rude.
Yeah.
Like if they were like, hey, like, cause they can back up. She said they can back up. There's no one behind you. You're choosing to be just as petty as I am. So we're just gonna be petty together.
True. We're just sitting here.
You're gonna out petty. Someone's gonna have to give. It's not gonna be me, I'll tell you that much. I don't lose.
You're no longer welcome.
I will find that number so y'all can get back.
Oh wow.
I don't want to eat there. I would eat there if you were the last restaurant there.
Bye, Karen. Bye, Karen.
Oh, I bet something went down.
I hope so.
I bet something went down. Right when you got called Karen, he like stopped in his tracks. Like, what'd you say?
Well, don't act like a Karen if you don't want to get called one.
It's so funny that they're like, I wouldn't eat here if it was the last, like actually it was your first choice because you were waiting for a table.
Literally.
Like that? Yeah, like that's so stupid. That's supposed to offend me, not to mention they probably make $10 an hour. You think they care?
No.
If you're ever gonna eat there again?
No. We don't want people who are acting like this at our restaurant.
My money back.
Then you'll have to call this number
No,
right
I
here.
want my money back from Walgreens because Walgreens is the one that sold it to me, and there's an arrow in that, so you can get your dealings with them, okay?
Ma'am, there's nothing I can do.
This is bullshit.
Oh.
I agree. Your frustration is
Because I bought that to pay a bill with, and I've already loaded my money on it.
all I can give you is this number right here. I don't want to cause you any more frustration or pain in your day.
she's
That's
so
all I
nice.
can do for you.
Ooh. I'm a little, so I think it's like a prepaid thing.
And she's and now she's not getting her, like she can't use it or something.
Yeah,
I
but she
guess?
bought it from Walgreens, so it's like, but where are you returning this to then if you bought it from Walgreens?
Oh, I was like, I kind of don't feel like she's a Karen. Like I kind of understand.
Delivered the motherfucking package.
But why are you in this car?
He didn't deliver no package. What's happening?
Why are you in this
Because
car?
I'm trying to get where?
Where you want to go?
School.
Okay, let me call you. I'm gonna call you Uber.
No.
Okay.
Do I want to live? No.
This man got to
Do
go
I
to
want
work.
my car? Yes. Do I want my mom? Yes. Do I want a vaccine?
Your mom is not
No.
here.
Something's going on. What is
What is happening? We really got off track here.
Look at this poor
We
guy.
got to deliver packages.
This girl literally hopped in this like UPS truck trying to get a ride to school.
I think she was upset that they didn't deliver her package.
No, she wants a ride to school.
Where you want to go?
School.
But then she said, I don't want to lift.
Yeah, well, Lyft, I think Uber. I think the app.
The app.
Like she wants to be straight up taken to school from the UPS truck.
I mean, that would be fun.
It would, but like,
no left
gotta
turns.
deliver some packages.
Yeah. People need their stuff.
Love, I can't save you. Sorry.
I'm bad. What for, kid?
Shoplifting. That's all.
Shoplifting?
Yeah, you're not
Oh,
allowed.
you f***ing half-faced f***ing cow. Who do you think you are, eh?
You're not
I
allowed.
look up, get fuck off, you chicken
out.
ass. Hey, you know what I always say? Times are out and friendship few. Tear out to f***ing you.
Ta-da!
I love
What
those
accent is this?
accents.
I'm obsessed.
That was like on RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 1. It was the winner,
Are
the
you a
Vivian, had an accent like this.
What is it?
I'm from Scotty Rose and I used to do Ringo's Mad Hair.
I think it's from Wales.
I would
no,
let
don't
you-
put that in. I'm so wrong.
I mean, I have no guess.
I'm probably wrong.
I think you're right, but honestly, I would let them scream at me all day like this because it's so funny.
It's amazing.
I would like, let's just fight. Let's just argue so I can hear you scream because that was comical. Wow. I
Yeah,
couldn't understand
big
what he was
fan.
saying. Ta-da to you? Is that what he was saying? Is that like goodbye to you? F you?
Times are out and friendship few. Tear out to f***ing you.
I'll never know.
I'm gonna start saying it. Ta-da, motherfuckers.
Hey, look at you. Look at you.
Oh.
Good.
Get out of here.
Bye.
No. She's not done.
Look, hey. Look, nobody's doing anything to you. Why don't you just leave us alone? Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Go.
What? I wanna know what they're fighting about.
Who even cares anymore?
And it's also like, just leave. Like if you don't want people to see and you're covering your face.
Yeah, let's walk like closer to the camera.
Like you could have been basically anonymous from there. You just look like every other girl right now from that far away.
Yeah.
You know?
She's sexy, she said.
Oh.
She
I seem to have missed that.
You didn't? When she lifts up her shirt, she goes, I'm sexy.
Look at you.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Oh, okay, girl.
Because he called her in fat, and then he's like, look at you. And then she's like, feeling herself.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't. I'm gonna have to call.
Oh, this guy.
No, it's not. You're breaking the law. You're following it down. I'm not. Sir? I have free.
Oh, boy.
Serve my sandwich.
I don't need to serve.
Yes, you do. I mean,
Oh, God.
yes, you do.
Oh, God.
No, I want my sandwich.
I'm sorry. I want you to.
I want my sandwich.
I want you to wear a mask.
Put a mask
No,
on.
mask.
Okay.
I need to breathe.
Okay.
Problem. Wearing a mask.
I've seen this clip before because I remember in the end, he kicks over the garbage can before he storms out.
Oh, geez.
It's a very epic ending.
I have said this before, the craziest things go on in subways. I don't know why it's always a subway.
Sandwiches are like very serious
Yeah.
for some people. Subway's so good.
What's your go-to sub?
Ooh, well, I'm gross. And I like some egg salad, to be honest.
Oh, from Subway.
Yeah, their egg salad's lit.
Brave, but
foolish.
I don't like any of their fancy shit. Like their meatball pizza nonsense or any of that.
Give me my f***ing dress!
Oh yeah,
Dressing?
this one.
I haven't. Oh!
Give me my f***ing drink now!
Drink?
Drink.
Oh.
Give me my drink now!
Oh my god.
My son is choking!
I don't believe that.
No. Yeah, and literally at the beginning she said she was choking.
Give me my f***ing drink!
Oh my gosh. Oh!
Give me my order!
She's going
wow. For a drink, what is it, $1 pop at McDonald's?
Yeah, and also they're not gonna give it to you.
That is not a way to get your order from someone.
Not at all.
Hello?
Very
Hello?
Hello?
You just put your hands on
40
me.
minutes.
Leave me alone.
40 minutes.
Put me on
40 minutes.
Okay.
40 minutes.
You know why I am. And I did come with her. We've been in for 20
Oh,
minutes, not even, and my car has
Do
all
you
the
know
windows
how long
down.
you're supposed to leave your dog in the car?
What if your dog's
soaking
wet?
Do
you know?
went swimming and
Do you
it
know
really
you can
cooled
take
off?
your dog inside the store?
You should save
Do you know
yourself
you can
on
take the
recording.
dog inside?
You should take your dog inside if you want to.
You can, but you can't leave him in the car more than 5 minutes.
Oh
So they
man.
left their dog in the car. They're claiming 40 minutes.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
And they're trying to defend it. Like even if it's 2 minutes, just don't leave
And
your
they're
dog
like,
in a
our
hot
dog
car.
went swimming. He's wet. It's like,
So? You can still be hot when you're wet. Have you ever had a humid day? It's way hotter. People are so, like, don't get a dog.
So stupid.
If you don't want to take care of it.
home.
So many options.
Give them to me.
Yeah.
I look like a mess. But you know what? It's fine. Alright. Oh my god. This is not a good look for me, but like, if you knew the setup that I have to try and film this, you'd be like, wow, Brie, get a stool. And I'd be like, but I'm poor. I'm also getting text messages. I feel so popular. Oh.
All right, sorry, it's just looking at my phone. I don't know how they work. I'm not a engineer. Oh my gosh, okay, wait, I gotta read what this says. My flight from LAX was rerouted to Albuquerque for an emergency landing. This dude in the video was blacked out and threatening passengers in the back. Restrained for a while. That sucks. I don't know. I was on a flight during the pandemic and the guy in front of me kept not wearing his mask and I was like, we all gotta do it, okay? Just jump. And then the flight attendant would keep coming over and ask him to put on his mask and then he would do it for 1 second and then take it off as soon as she left. I was like, you're rude, sir. Just say no if you're not gonna do it. Don't pretend, okay?
111K followers.
Holy.
The views are madness, but I'm like, man, just everyone hates us though. There's no positive comment on that. I'm like, all right.
I love it.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I know I've never been
I'm
called
like, you guys
annoying
hate
so
it, but
much.
how do we have 111,000 followers if y'all hate us so much?
They do.
Anyway.
People just like to complain on Facebook. Yeah, that's all it
Old
is.
Karens, retired people.
God bless the YouTube people. They're so nice.
They are.
They're so sweet.
It's true. This is gonna get to the Facebook page. Everyone's gonna be like, oh.
Well,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
see
be
you on
nicer.
Facebook. You're fucking rude. I feel like we're not watching the same clips.
Yo, I'm just on
We
another
watch it and
planet.
he's like, wait, what happened? That happened? I'm like, were we watching the same video?
I struggle sometimes.
It's early. We're tired. It's Monday.